if you watch my videos about a year ago, you know I used to rinse the videos about women all the time. I used to make a lot of videos about women. Halfway through the video, I'd randomly say, oh yeah, and it'd be really good for you to improve your mental health. If you start meditating, you'll be able to attract more girls. Because this little dumbass here wouldn't have clicked on a meditation video. You need to know everything about your dream customer. What type of video will he click on? But what true value does he actually need? How can you truly change his life? He needed mental health, like he needed to improve his mental health, but he was only looking up videos about building muscle and about attracting girls. So I slipped in that mental health advice in those two types of videos. Does that make sense?
Hamza has 2.2 million subscribers and 270 million views. He has a loyal audience that buys his product on his website. He has a membership site. They pay a fee every month. This has made Hamza rich. He normally talks about self-improvement, but he occasionally drops some other useful tips about business. In my opinion, his tips are so brilliant and so honest and direct, and his target audience of young men aged 18 to 25, they actually connect with it quite well. This video is going to show tips from Hamza regarding YouTube, and you will understand why he is a YouTube genius and why he has gotten so many views on there. You can then apply these tips to your channel. I am also learning from this and applying this to my channel as well. Hi, it's Mahad from 2Parcel here. Let's make it to the top together. Grind don't stop. No pain, no gain. I'm here bringing you the best YouTube strategy videos. And make sure you watch till the end because there are some really good tips near the end. Let's get right into this. Make a document for your ideal viewer. What is their age, their gender? What problems are you solving for them? What are their goals and their aspirations? Imagine them being right in front of you when you are talking to the camera. This makes you connect with your audience.
How important are YouTube tags? So, as always, my advice is very different from everything else you've heard. So I'm telling you right now that that's pathetic level thinking. If you want to be like a slightly below average YouTuber, you do that. If you want to start movements, if you want to literally change people's lives, you uninstall that fucking like TubeBuddy, vidIQ type of bullshit. Uninstall that shit. Stop thinking about fucking YouTube SEO. Write a good, compelling title, and all you need in the thumbnail is just a face with emotion. And generally the YouTube suggested ones, like you've seen on my channel, we don't actually make thumbnails anymore. The click-through rate hasn't changed at all. I've done a lot of experimentation with this. The click-through rate doesn't change. The thumbnail that works is it just needs a close-up face that has some kind of emotion showing, and if it's girl, it doubles the click-through rate. That's about it. Then the title is the thing that makes the difference. The title's got to be nice and compelling. It's got to be kind of vague. Tags and shit, it's all irrelevant.
His advice is a bit different. He says to ignore all of that tags, SEO, keyword stuff. He says to focus on human tailored titles. Titles for people, not for the algorithm. The algorithm is actually people, by the way. I disagree. I think you need to balance a bit of the two. Have a good keyword in the title, but also the title must be clickable by a human being. A human being must actually like this. So I think that you need a balance of both of them, which is actually what he did on his channel. If you go through some of his titles, you will see that the keywords, self-improvement, business, all of those, they're always in there.
Best case scenario is that you act like literally exactly how like you normally do in front of the camera. So you can see that pretty much everyone we show, you can tell that they're not at that stage yet. You can tell that they still feel a little bit awkward. One of the practices you can do is turn the camera on, let it record, and literally just like around for a few minutes, pretend it's not even recording. You know, like, I don't know if you guys do this, but just when you're by yourself, you're just making like weird noises and you're just like mouth breathing, you're just around doing some weird shit. Like, let that happen first, and obviously you can crop that bit out of the video. And then it's like, you're just kind of like loosened up, and that's what we need. We need that real authentic vibe. I started like actually gaining traction on YouTube, and I started like just doing weird shit. I was like punching the camera, I was swearing, I was just acting exactly how I was.
Okay, so you have to show your own strange, unique personality in your videos. YouTube's slogan used to be broadcast yourself. You have to broadcast, you have to show yourself, you have to broadcast yourself. Personality is the #1 thing. YouTube is the most popular social media video site, and it's important that you stand out from all the other creators by showing your personality. This will make the audience remember you and connect with you. Only you are you. Only you have that personality that you have. And 1% of the people that are watching will absolutely love you, and the rest will like you. Okay, maybe there are some haters there, but a lot of them will like you. You also have to be vulnerable. You have to talk about the dark stuff, the embarrassing stuff that happened to you. You have to show your human side. If you are afraid of doing that, then it means that you're not ready to open up really. Once you open up, then your audience will actually start really deeply connecting with you, and they will be lifelong fans. So yeah, that's another tip. Authenticity. It might be hard to do, It might be uncomfortable. If it feels uncomfortable, then you know that you're actually doing it right.
You focus on the biggest thing, which is like, you might have seen that video that kind of popped off today of someone saying like, why Hamza's videos are so good. You need to focus 100 times, 1,000,000 times on yourself. The type of person you are, how inspiring you are, the way that you speak. Do you speak with conviction or do you speak like a little bitch? Are you entertaining to watch? You carry your own biases because you'd gladly keep watching yourself. Would other people who don't know you watch you? How many hours have you practiced like just speaking into your camera without actually recording a video? How about you take 5 minutes before you record to close your eyes and visualize it going well, to speak with conviction. You almost visualize yourself as like a politician getting ready to give a speech to hundreds, thousands of people. That's what politicians do. Don't do this small shit of like, oh, but the keyword SEO, it's irrelevant. Are you gonna start a big movement? Think bigger. If you want to be one of those YouTubers who get stuck anywhere from 1 to like 50k, they're the ones who like get shown on search, and you know, they always make videos about it and shit. Like, oh, like how to get your YouTube videos ranked on search. We click on their channels, bro, they're all dead. All of them, because they didn't care about actually like cultivating that audience of people and creating a community. That's the top tier shit of YouTube these days.
Okay, focus on being a better speaker, a better public speaker. Communication skills are important on YouTube. There are 2 things that you need to do before you record. First, you have to visualize it going well. Visualize yourself recording your video. You're recording it really well and the video goes viral and it gets a lot of views and comments and everything. Visualize that. I just hit my mic. Visualize that in your mind before you record. And the next thing is to loosen up before you record. Just do like a vocal warm-up. Or do like those vocal warm-ups. You have to like move your tongue around and then like do all of that vocal exercises and stuff. Laugh, joke, relax, be yourself without even recording the video. Just make yourself relaxed and stretch and everything. It just stretches you out, makes you relaxed, loosey-goosey, and then after that you're just ready to record. And if that's not enough, do some jumping jacks or jump on a trampoline or something, because you have to be high energy when you're recording. Don't be like one of those tech tutorial videos where the guy is like just talking like in some mundane way like this, just talking. Oh, first you click there, then you click there, then you click there, and then you do that and it should work. No, you have to be high energy. High energy, you have to be excited.
There's a phrase I like that might help you. My copywriter, like the one who writes the web page for me, wrote this, and he said, first we stick in the knife and we remind them of the pain, and then we keep twisting the knife. That's it. That's what you want to do in your videos. Every video that you have, you keep twisting the knife, the pain. You keep reminding them. Is when you can create a really, really positive, loving us dynamic instead. So priority always will be us, our community, awesome, wholesome. We love each other. We're so similar. You know, like we're close to each other. We have the same interests. We're all going to help each other.
Stick in the knife and keep twisting it. What this means is that you keep reminding your audience of the problem that they had and you solve the problem. You keep talking about it. You keep talking about it. You keep reminding them. You do solve the problem for them. You keep providing solutions for them, but you keep reminding them of the issue that they're having. And once they feel that pain, you provide the solution. Fill your videos with a lot of stories. Learn storytelling. Storytelling is so important for YouTube. A standard story structure is like this that they follow in movies as well. There is a world building, you describe the character, they go on an adventure, there is a challenge, they join a team, then they go out and they achieve and they come back to the world and then the world changes. Try to follow that in your videos. Position yourself with your audience. You are helping them. You and your audience are on one side and the problem is on the other side. And you are all together, you are all a community and you are facing this problem together and you are solving it. In my case, on this channel, my name is Mahad from Tupasal here, and I create YouTube growth videos, and the problem that I'm solving is helping people get more views, subscribers and wealth and more. I am also learning from this video as well with you. We are all learning together. If this video is helping you, I ask you to click that subscribe button because I have more videos coming up as well in the future that will help you get more views, subscribers, wealth and more to live a life of financial independence and happiness.
So these are the top rated videos, all 3 by Iman. And then there were some which were similar titles from different people, so built like income sources. Then here's the thumbnails that did the best. So then I've just got like a mix of them then. So this is my one, which is so much better. Like, this title is so much better than my original. Like, my normal brain, like if I had just thought of a title that quickly, it's usually not going to be that great. But if I put in this extra tiny little bit of effort, you end up getting like twice as many views, because you've just used a bit more of like the clickbaity shit. Like, you know, the 7 ways to make $1 million or 10,000 a month. It's so much better than like how to make money online. And that's just the first stage. Then it's just like, okay, well, just structuring the video, just start with like a story and go through like the things that you actually want to teach. I'd say this bit here is very personal, depending on what kind of video it is and what your style is.
Just go to your competitor video. Well, this is not actually stealing. You're taking the title, putting a little twist on there. You're changing like 1 or 2 words so that it can fit your video. Go to a channel that is your competitor and sort by popular. Find out which videos are performing well for them. It doesn't even have to be the same niche as your one. It can be a completely different topic. Find out what works for them and then try to see which titles can work for you. Create a document, get all of the titles and copy paste them into a document, and then start changing 1 or 2 words and use them in your videos, because if it has worked before, it might work again. The titles that you get from the other videos have to have 100k views at least in the last year, and the YouTuber has to be over 10k subscribers, and the title that you make has to fit your video. This is not stealing. Pablo Picasso, the great artist, said, "Good artists borrow, great artists steal." Everything has been copied from somewhere, so it's fine. This means that something has worked before and it is more likely to work again. Your titles have to be good. If your title is not good, well, and your thumbnail as well. If they're not good, no one clicks, no one sees your video. It doesn't matter how good your video is. If no one clicks, then it doesn't matter. It has to be a good title. It has to induce 3 emotions: curiosity, fear, or desire. Curiosity, fear, or desire. Go to Mr. Beast's latest video. You will see that his title is something that triggers curiosity or fear or desire or something. It creates some kind of emotion. An emotional response makes people click. When they click, you get views. Okay, that's it for this video. If you want to learn how to make money on YouTube after you get views, then click this video right here that I have made for you.